Hello guys, and welcome to a new video here on my channel. Today I decided I want to do something that I did a couple months ago, that I gave my thoughts on the new Pokemon for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And oh, sorry about that. This most because for a couple in the beginning of the year I started making this Pokemon card short videos, and it seems like people enjoy it, and I haven't uploaded anything else since New Year, most because I've been busy and other things. So I decided that this is a little videos to show that I appreciate everyone who's subscribing and everyone who's watching and people like that. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do it, and I can try to make more videos and grow. So anyway, so today I'm just going to talk about the new Pokemon. I'm not gonna talk so much about the Pokemon that were revealed before Scarlet and Violet were released. Otherwise I would just repeat myself of my fun. But I'm trying not to let's see. I'm trying not to just talk too much rubbish about things that doesn't really matter. Like, I think this is speak to me in a way, and I just try to give my opinion, not because I'm not so very much used to talk like in a video like this, but I think it's fun. And once again, I'm going to use my Serbi.net. If you haven't used it, I recommend it. It's perfect. I was like 13 when I discovered it, and here you can everything that has with Pokemon to do, anything with Pokemon you can find on Serbi or Bubblepedia, depending on what you want. Anyway, let's see here. I started with the starters, Springario, Fuecoco and Quaxley lines. I think that Springario get too much hate when people say, "Oh, but it's just another furry," and I'm too late. And I mean, yes, I thought so, and I accidentally did the show. Accidentally clicked on the spoiling warning. I think it was a couple of days before the Pokemon were released. But it doesn't matter. I chose Spingaroo as my starter. I'm thinking pretty good. I think that Grass Dark is pretty good, and it's freakily fast. It's one of the fastest of all the stars in this generation. And I also like it Syndrome. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but it's that its base power it's 70, and it's always a critical hit, so it's about I don't know, 100 in damage or something like that, which is pretty awesome, and it never misses. That is cool for that. Yeah, so it's decent. Not my favorite, but I think it's pretty cool. The Final Evolution has this mask, and pretty neat. The Fuecoco lines, I think it's also pretty cool how what they decided to another fire ghost type Pokemon. No, I mean another ghost type starter. Of course, at first I was thinking about the Chandelure, but then you may understand that I'm talking about the CGI, who is Grass Ghost. But I think that the Scaliguri I probably pronounced it wrong, but sorry about it. But I think it's also pretty good. I like the design of it. If I'm playing another if I play another adventure in Scarlet Violet, I probably will using Fuecoco. I think it was between Fuecoco and Spingareo, but I've had I like cats and Spingareo is cute, so I choose it. And I also liking people saying that the hat on Crocalor is I think it's an egg. It's a bird's nest, and its signature move for Skeleture is that singing, and then they're having a bird that flying out. Is also pretty cool. So yeah, actually I think that most because I really liking fire type starters. I think that the fire type is better design looking than the grass type, and also the water type, but I'm talking about that in a minute. And alright, the Quacks line. I thought at first it was going to be worth flying, but I think it's great that I just don't making it because what it will look like. For example, it had wings, doesn't mean it had to be water flying. I think it's pretty good, and also that its final evolution is worth fighting. And I've seen the memes now that now you can make a whole team of chicken starters, which is Blaziken, Hisuian DCGI, and now Quagola. And I'll say of this three, I think that Skeleture is the coolest design, then Mascara, and last Quaxwell. No, it's not Quackwall. Yeah. And then I'm not gonna talk so much about Lechonk. I actually caught it on the first round, and this is a very insane story. Actually, it's actually posted on my first short video, and it was I was about to catch a hop, and I was just, wait a minute, that is not a hop, that's a shiny Lechonk. My friend was so jealous that we haven't played for less than a half of an hour, and I already did caught a shiny. Uncle Lord, it's okay. I don't have so much of it. Alright, let's continue here. Terluca Lutala. I think it's pretty boring. I'm either like that one, or its evolution Spider Ops. And then we go to Nimble and Luxie, Lucrix, I think it's pronounced that. That one, this one is extremely aggressive in the wild. For example, if you just walk a couple of meters from it and start running to you. I wouldn't say that the Dark Bug is the best type. I think it's great that they're trying a new combination. And I think it looks pretty good. Reminds a little of Scizor, if it was a dark type. And then we have the Pikachu clone. First of all, I think it's great that the clone is not just a base form Pokemon, that it's actually having evolutions. But then Palmo, what What is the meaning of this? It's just standing up and change a little of the color. Otherwise, it's exactly the same Pokemon. So I think it's boring. Palmat, I think it's so frustrating that you have to walk, what is it, 1,000 steps outside of its Pokeball, which is very annoying, and you can't really see how much it is. But otherwise, electric fighting, it's pretty nice. Nothing else to say. And then those two mouse Pokemon. It reminds me of all these couple Pokemon, for example, Nidoking and Nidoqueen and Volbeat and Lucy, things like that. I think it's just basic. It's kind of bland. I don't think it's interesting at all. Not even when evolution is that they having kids. I mean, what's the point with that? It's I just think it's weird. And then Fido's evolution, Dash Bun. I like it. I used it, and I think it's cute, and it's pretty good since it's fairy. It reminds a lot of Growler, Narcanine. I think it's pretty good. And also, I love the puns on your name. It's Fido and Dash Bun. That's first it's dough, and then it's a bun. It would be very interesting. I actually would like it if it was Fire Fairy. That would be would really fitting with Dash Bun's name, since how when it's evolved, it's a bun that have been in the oven. Sorry about that. Then Smiley is cute. I didn't thought so much about it. I hadn't used it, but Dolive and Arboliva, I'm not so much of it. I like it as an olive tree. And then this Squaggly. I don't think it's anything special. It's like those birds in Sun and Moon. I forgot what his name, because I never used them, and every time I see it, just okay. The birds with the pom-poms and nothing. But this is just, they're changing the colors, and I don't really care. And then we have Nell City, Nagasaki, and yeah, the Nagasaki line. That it's pure rock, and I think it's pretty nice that they're using this thing that the salt comes from rocks. Some rocks are salty. It's pretty nice. I think it's looking pretty good. It's not much, but it's pretty interesting. And then Shadowley, I think that I really like it. It's a cute baby form Pokemon that fits perfectly for the split evolution. No. You understand what I mean with the split versions. And I think it's fire types. It's pretty good. And Tadbolt is cute, and the Bellabolt is freakily strong. I really like it, especially his new ability, Electromorphosis. If you're ever using Bellabolt, hopefully that they're having Electromorphosis, because it's pretty interesting. Wattrel and the Wattrel line. I think that it's great that another electric type, flying type is been making, and I have nothing else really to say. I might use it next time, because this time I didn't use it. Mastiff and Mabusif. I don't have anything to say. I heard some people saying they really liking it, some people don't. And also it's a big part of the story. I'm not gonna spoil it if you haven't played it. I didn't really thought it was nothing special. And then Garifari, the Shroodle line. I think it's okay. Nothing else to say here. And I know there's also kind of a rip-off of Smeargle from Gen 2. At first I thought if they were having some kind of connection with that, but it's okay. Shroodle is a little cute. And this Barnbill, I don't care so much about this grass ghost type. You see it everywhere in the desert, and I think it's just there, nothing. And then Toadscroll. At first I thought this was the Gallery, not Gallery, I mean the Paldean version of sorry, because a big reason is I see that my webcam is glitching for me. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, but yeah, Tentacle, the Tentacle line, and Tentacruel. I think it's okay. I like it that it's walking on its tentacle. Yeah. And then Caprichild and Scorevillain. Scorevillain, I think it's very dope. It looks pretty good, and the grass fire type fits perfectly. It's a big. You can really see it's a big thorn in the butt. But otherwise, I think it's pretty cool. Reroll and Rabuska. I don't have so much to say about this. It's a bug and a ball of dirt, and the dirt becomes a psychic power or something. And feel it. I think it's very boring, and so is for Absoluta. It's just there. The only one I see using is Guida. Otherwise, it's just. I think it's pretty ugly, actually. Take a tilt and it's a line. Fairy Steel. I think it's great that another Pokemon, except for Mawile, is getting that type combination, and I think that's pretty cool. Especially, I'm just gonna show you very quickly the Pokédex here. Yeah, these intelligent Pokemon have a very daring disposition. It knocks rolls into the sky with his hammer, aiming for flying Corviknights. It's it's a little dark, but I allowed it. It's very cool. Wiglet and Wugtrio, they're just annoying to catch. Because when you're on, especially on the beach, and you're near it, they just disappear. You can still see them, but you can't catch them or anything like that, which I get very annoyed with. Bomber there. It's a little fun design, especially since it's a stork who it looks like it's a cat is having a bag with it, and in that with the legend of telling little kids that that babies comes with storks. I'm not gonna say much more about it, but I think it's simple, but I like the design. And then finishing, we finally had a dolphin Pokemon, especially with the long history of Japan not being a big fans of a dolphin. But I think it's of course much more complicated than that. I'm not gonna talk so much about that either. That is a story for another channel. Yeah. But here, Palfinian, the zero form is so basic, it's so stupid. It just got a heart. Otherwise, it's the same Pokemon. And then hero form. First time I saw it, was just, huh? What? It's just weird. But finishing is cute. That's what I can comment on that. Varoom and Veroom, I like it, especially with the big story they had. The big part it plays in the Team Star storyline, which is pretty. Lizard, I really hope that it was had him a more connection with the legendaries, or like forgot. Okay. But I think it's mentioned, and also in its Pokédex, that it's but I like its shiny form. It's pretty good. That it's an ancient Pokemon, so it has some connection with the Bucksart legendary. Orpworm, cute. I think it's pretty nice. It reminds a lot of I think it's Super Mario Galaxy 2, the first boss. Either that, or it was one of Super Mario 3D World bosses. I think it was the third world middle boss, or between the third and fourth. And then Glimmerment and Glimgora. I don't have so much to talk about this. This design is a little stupid, and also it's 4 times so weak to ground, which make it not the best kind of Pokemon. Yeah. And then Greyward. I think that Houndstone. That is dark. It's very dark here. Let's just look at it. It's a skeleton. At least Greyward looks like a real dog, but Houndstone is a dead dog. I really like it. It's Greywater's design is cute, and Houndstone is also pretty. It looks like a metal rocker. Flamigo sucks. I don't really like it. For example, if I would like to use a flying fighting, I just using Halucha. I don't think that Halucha is in Gen 9. Maybe it is. I mean, sorry. Total is very cute. I think it's good. And Titan is bad. I know I'm not gonna talk so much about the design about the Pokemon was revealed before, but Titan, I used it in my playthrough of Legend Arceus. No, not Legend. Of Scarlet Violet, and I think it looks so good. It's very good. One of my favorites from Gen 9. Velusa don't have so much common. It reminds a lot about Sharpedo, except for its psychic instead of dark. Nothing else. Dondoso. I think it's a little cool Pokemon. I thought at first that Tatsushuri was a pre-evolution to Dondosa, and I got tricked so many times thinking it was Water Dragon. Since the one I caught had the Terralast typing of Dragon. So I thought, okay, it's Water Dragon, but every time I got hit with all kinds of moves, I thought that this should be resisted to. It didn't work. I thought it was resist. Huh, weird. Tatsushuri, a little cute dragon type. An Amphiape. I think it's great that Mankey and Primeape finally get some love, because I don't think there have been anything since Gen 1. Because I think that everyone can agree with the only love it got was in the anime when the Primeape goes bananas, and otherwise it's just didn't get him. And also fighting Ghost is pretty good. And the dark background about this is I'll let you all see for yourself. Clodsire, it's adorable. I love it. I really liking Quagsire, and I think that Clodsire is. I just want to cuddle it. It's so cute. For Farigiraf, it's I think it's good that Giraffe we finally get an evolution. I know, and I think that it's cool that its tail becomes its head also. But then let's talk about the elephant in the room, the Dunsparce. People have been talking about Dunsparce for so many years, ever since Gen 2, and it's finally getting evolution. It just adds another body part, nothing more. I think what it, and a couple of wings too. Nothing else. So I get a little disappointed the other. King Gambit looks pretty dope. So I think it's I like it. I haven't used it, but I think it's good that the Bisharp's line getting some love too. And now let's talk about the Paradox Pokemon here, because since they're coming in. I think it's a neat kind of way of showing old Pokemon, but making them some other kinds of types, which experimenting with the Pokemon being extinct and things like that. Great Tusk, really cool design, giving this mammoth style and Donphan. I already liking Donphan from the start, but this just making it so much better. Screen Tail, I don't care so much about Jigglypuff line, never actually done. The same with Among Us. I don't care about it. Although, something I care about is that Mischievous getting a new kind of form, which looks pretty cool. The same with Corona, Slithering. It's pretty nice. Sandyshark, I don't think that it's so much to talk about here. I don't really see the ground typing in here. That is all. Maybe if it's Magnus, it's protect. It's give a little boost from ground types attack. I don't really know. And then the Violet versions. Iron Freddy looks pretty cool. Iron Bottle. Don't really care about Delbert, never did. Hariyama's Iron Hands looks pretty good. And Hydreigon, Iron Jugglies looks pretty good. I like it. Actually, I'm liking all four of these designs, because especially Tyranitar, who really looks like a Godzilla, a meta Godzilla form. Because since Tyranitar is based on Godzilla, and now we have meta Godzilla. It's pretty good. And then the pseudo legendary. I think it's a little cute with the Dragon Ice type baby form, and then the Baxcalibur. I think it's pretty cool. Not my favorite, but I actually almost every generation I'm really liking the pseudo legendary. And then Gimmighoul, I actually collected all the coins for Goldiron. When you let it out of its Pokeball and it's follow you, it's surfing on money. It's very amusing to see. So I think it's cool. It's worth it. Absolutely. I never used it, but I think it's cool to see. And then the mythical Pokemon here. I think that all those four are pretty cool Pokemon. First you have this snail, reminds a lot of what is that Pokemon I think about? Please help me in the comments if you see, if you know what I mean. And then this snow leopard, both a snow leopard and an ancient saber-tooth tiger. And then a moose Pokemon who really look pretty cool. And then you have a little sushi fish. All four decent. I probably will like them when I'm letting the time goes on. And then Roaring Moon. Salamis is pretty good Pokemon. I think that Roaring Moon is also pretty cool. And then Iron Violet. It was a Metal Glade. Pretty decent. I think it's look pretty good. And it's fair fighting. It's a pretty good type combination. And now I just gonna finish by saying a little thing what I think about the legendary Koraidon. Such a well designed Pokemon. Also Miraidon too. But Koraidon is it looks so freaking badass. So yeah. That is actually all those Pokemon that I'm going to talk about for this video. I'm trying to to complete my Sapphire Nuzlocke videos. I've been very busy, but if you subscribe and liking this video, I probably get more fueled up to making more videos. So, like I used to say, I hope you all like it, because if you do, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you all next time.